Good morning! Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a weekend. I'm going to take you along for a reading vlog, specifically through my emotions through this book, A Court of Silver Flames, which is the fourth book in the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I've heard really mixed things about this book, and I have mixed feelings going into it, because it's Nesta's point of view, which is Feyre's sister, and she's kind of like a bitch. Like, she's kind of a real big bitch in all the other books. And also she's the oldest and didn't take care of Feyre, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to forgive her, but we'll see. Got like 750 pages to forgive her, so I've tabbed like at 50 page mark so that I can remember to update the vlog. Yeah, so I'm gonna go outside and read for a while, just sipping on my coffee. I've already been reading outside for a while with my coffee. I've been reading The Goal. So I guess I also started that this morning, so I guess I could give you like little updates on that too, because I like to have like a romance or something light. I know that this is supposed to be spicy, this book, but I like to have something light when I'm reading fantasy because it just can be a lot. I just like to take breaks between my reading. I'm the type of person who cannot read just one book at a time. I need to have multiple stories going. So I started The Goal, which is the fourth in the off-campus series that follows like the hockey players at this university, and they're very cheesy, these books, but I'm really enjoying them. This one follows Tucker, and at the end of the third book you find out that he got the girl pregnant, so I guess we're gonna find out how that all happens in this book and what their love story is. So Sabrina, I don't know why I said the girl Sabrina, but I'm saying Tucker anyways. Yeah, so I'm enjoying this so far. It's very cheesy. I really like Tucker, and I really like Sabrina. I know a lot of people were saying that this is the worst one in the series, but so far I'm really liking it. They're all just so cheesy and very unrealistic. No hockey players talk like this. I can tell you that now, but I'm enjoying it. So this is the last one in this series, and I'm a little sad about that. But there's an entire spin-off series that is still on the same campus, so I'm going to be reading that probably next. But mostly this video is going to focus on A Court of Silver Flames. I know I'm like months behind reading this, but I only just read A Court of Thorns and Roses. I was not part of the original crew reading these. Anyways, I'm gonna go outside and read this, and I'll update you at the 50 page mark. Hey guys, so it's now almost 1 and I'm on chapter 4 of ACOSF. So far so good. I still don't like Nesta. I mean, not that I thought that would change in 3 chapters, but I still don't like her. Basically everything I've tabbed so far is just still Rysand and Feyre, because when he's all protective over her, those are the only times I've really tabbed so far. Yeah, that's all I really have to say at this point of 50 pages in, but I'm not hating it so far, so that's good. it's now 8:30 on Monday. I don't think I've updated you since Saturday, but I didn't get too much reading done since then. Honestly, I have just been I don't know, I've just been doing other things I have been enjoying. And I've been reading my other book, The Goal. I don't know, I just haven't gotten into this book yet, so I'm not like dying to read it, but I'm now about to go into chapter 9. I'm now 106 pages in, and I wrote down my thoughts so that, sorry, this lighting's really bad. So I wrote down a few notes, just how I'm liking it so far. I'm liking Cassian a lot more. I even flagged some of the parts where he is thinking of Nesta in such a sweet way and sexy way too. I still hate Nesta though, so nothing has changed there. She's honestly the worst character. So, and it's getting a little more interesting because they've started talking about a potential second war with the humans. So it's getting a little more interesting and not just like no plot, like they're just all being friends, hanging out. Now there's actually some plot. So I'm just gonna sit here and probably do a little bit of reading for a little while longer. Hopefully I'll get another 50 pages in, and then I'll update you whenever I do get around to those next 50 pages, because honestly, I'm reading this very slow right now, because, for me anyways, because so far it's just alright. I don't know, I just really don't like Nesta, so it's hard for me to get into the story. Hey guys, so I'm back with another reading update. It's now Wednesday. I'm probably reading this slower than I normally would read a book, but I figured it would be fun to go through like how long it actually takes me to read a book. I finished my other one that I started at the beginning of this vlog, The Goal, but I'm now on chapter 14 of the A Court of Silver Flames, and I'm definitely starting to get into it more. I'm reading about a girl named Gwyn in the library, and I'm just like trying to figure out where I know that name from. Like, is it from another one of the ACOSF books and I just forget who they are? Or do I just know the name just because I've seen it on TikTok or things like that? I don't know. But that name sounds familiar, so I'm keeping an eye on her because I think she's like going to be more of a main character than just a side character. Anyways, the only other update I still have is that finally Nesta stopped being a little bitch about training, and I'm still not a huge fan. I just need to know why she didn't help with Feyre. If they explain why she didn't help Feyre, why Feyre did all the hunting, then maybe I can get past my dislike for her. But and also I like Cassian, don't love him yet, but I know it's coming. Good morning, friends. It's now Thursday. So these are going to start happening more often than the reading updates because I'm going to try and not read other books until I finish this. I'm going to try and read one book at a time. What a concept. Anyways, I am now on, let's see, chapter 18, which is page 211 in this book, and it's definitely getting spicier. So, and I know it's just gonna get more spicy from here. Nesta's point of view doesn't make me feel bad for her. Like, she was just arguing with Cassian because Elaine came over and Elaine was crying like the baby she is. I have my own issues with Elaine. I don't like her either, honestly. People just forgive her for not helping Feyre just because she's so weak, she's so innocent, and like, so Feyre was probably young and innocent when all this happened too, but she had to grow up. Like, I don't feel like, I don't like Elaine either for not helping Feyre. And like, I don't understand why people always make excuses for her. Like Rice, he forgives Elaine but doesn't forgive Nesta. Like, I don't understand. I think that they're both equally to blame. At least Nesta owns the fact that it's like, she's selfish. Like, she knows that about herself. Elaine thinks she's so innocent. Anyways, that's besides the point. She came over to talk to Nesta, and then she was like crying afterwards, and then Cassian was like, what did you say to her? And she's like, oh, so you immediately think it's my fault. And like, yeah, it was your fault. You knew it was gonna make her cry, and you said it anyways. But also, I don't think Elaine's entirely innocent either. I don't know. But it doesn't make me feel bad for Nesta to be always the one who's blamed for everything. Like, yeah, it sucks that people always blame her, not Elaine, but I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, I don't like either of them. Yeah. I think, yeah, that's basically all my points up to here that I need to talk about. I will update you in another 50 pages. Good morning, guys. It is now Friday. It's my birthday. I'm going to film a whole separate vlog of the weekend, even though I'm not really going to be doing anything except for reading. So, I guess I'm hopefully going to finish this bad boy tonight. Who knows? No, there's no way. Maybe tomorrow. By tomorrow, I'm hoping. But yeah, I just wanted to update you because I'm now on chapter 25, which is like 270 pages in, and my thoughts so far are, I still don't like Nesta. I'm starting to swoon for Cassian. He just, whenever you get his backstory, I feel like I need more backstory of Nesta so that I can finally start to actually like her, but I'm not getting anything of substance yet. 3, Priestess finally signed up for training, which I'm really happy about because I think it's a great idea. So that made me like Nesta more. Oh yeah, and there's been some very spicy scenes so far. I'm so sorry, this lighting's really bad, but what are you gonna do? I'll update you when I get to chapter 30. Okay, my camera's gonna die, so I'm just gonna do this update really quickly. It's now Saturday. I did not get very much reading done yesterday. I was just stressed out about a meeting I was supposed to have, so I couldn't concentrate, but I'm now on chapter 30. Here are my updates. 1, I love that Nesta is like a woman supporting woman, bad bitch, like that. So she is growing on me. She made mistakes with Feyre, but like I think she realizes that she made mistakes. At least she acknowledges that she made mistakes, unlike Elaine. Okay, what else? The book is getting so good. At the end of the last chapter, we found out that Nesta's powers are death, just pure death. So I'm excited to see what that means. And Cassian, so cute. He is rivaling Bryce now, so that's all I have to update you on. I think the next spot that I'm going to update you is chapter 38. Hey guys, so I haven't updated you in a little while. It's still Saturday, but I've read quite a bit because I was on Instagram Live and we were doing reading sprints together, and it was so much fun. But I'm now on chapter 43, which means I'm 454 pages in, so I'm way more than halfway now. And oh my god, it's getting really good. I love that Cassian is like defending Nesta. It's so cute. I understand why so many people fall for him, because he's just the cutest and he's very hot. But yeah, Nesta's growing on me more and more every chapter. I still don't think what she did was right. But I like that at least she's acknowledging it and whereas Elaine doesn't think she did anything wrong, nor does anybody else. Nobody else blames Elaine. They only blame Nesta, which is really annoying. But yeah, I've used so many tabs because I'm loving it. I'm really, really enjoying this book. I'm excited to keep going and see what happens because they just introduced those magic swords that Nesta created. I have a feeling, I'm going to predict it now, that Cassian is going to end up being High King and not Rysand, because I don't know, I just feel like because Nesta was the one who made the swords, that her and Cassian are going to be the High King and High Queen of the different courts. That's my prediction. It's still Saturday, but it's now like almost 8 o'clock, and I am now, where am I? I'm on chapter 56 now, which is 568 pages in, and I've officially forgiven Nesta. I think it's so cool that she could make the death blades and could kill like immortal beings. She can kill immortal beings now, and that's so cool. I love that whole storyline, but she needs to stop calling Cassian her friend. He's not just her friend. So, I'm gonna update you guys again when I reach chapter 60 maybe? Oh, sorry, 60. But I really think I can potentially finish this tonight. If not, first thing tomorrow morning. I'll update you guys then. Good morning, guys. It's now Sunday. I have been officially reading this for more than a week. I didn't update you guys last night. I didn't end up finishing it last night, obviously. I barely read it all, actually, but now I have less than 100 pages to go. It's getting so intense. The fact that they're in the blood right is so cool, but also like, oh, and like, I'm actually loving it. I started off so bored and like annoyed with the characters because I didn't like Nesta, but now I'm in it. I'm sorry, and I also just should apologize for my appearance because my hair is wild right now. But I'm gonna go and finish this, and then I'll give my final thoughts when I'm done. Hey guys, so it's now Monday, and I finished the book yesterday, but I needed a day to like just think about it and let you know my real opinions on it, just because you know how you get like how endings of books are always so good, or most of the time are always so good, that it really like sways my opinion on the entire book unless I give myself a day to think about it. So I'm gonna give it 4 stars because it took so long to get into it, just because I didn't like Nesta. So maybe if you were a Nesta fan going into it, it would take a lot less time and you'd probably enjoy it more. But I would say at least like the first third of the book is really slow and not much happens, honestly. So, but the ending is so good and I loved the whole like idea of it. I know people were saying it's very predictable and like honestly I didn't see it coming. Like I said, I thought Cassian and Nesta were gonna become king and queen, but no, the opposite. She ends up, but I also don't love the trope of like giving up your power for people, but in this case it wasn't like for love or anything that she gave up her powers, because, well, it was for love, but it was sisterly love. It was sort of to make up for the fact that she wasn't the greatest older sister, and I think like I really liked it. I thought it was really well done. I loved the whole like girl friendship, and I loved the whole found family trope, and yeah, I'm a big sucker for that. So I would definitely recommend it. I would recommend the whole series, honestly. I think it's really good. And I think it's definitely worth the fact that they're really long books, because, yeah. Anyways, those are my thoughts. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you. I'm sure it's going to be quite long. But if you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you made it to the end, I want to know what the longest book you've ever read was. I think this might be one of the longest books I've read. The 5th Harry Potter book might surpass it, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So let me know in the comments what the longest book you've ever read was. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys.